Most people assume that if a chemical goes into our food that the FDA has thoroughly reviewed it and confirmed that it's safe. Wrong. That's because of a loophole the size of Lake Michigan called GRAS, or generally recognized as safe. And here's what that really means. Food companies can decide on their own what chemicals are safe and start adding it to their food without the FDA ever reviewing it. Today, that loophole isn't being used for basics like flour and vinegar. It's being exploited for all kinds of synthetic chemicals, some linked to cancer, reproductive harm, and other long-term health risks. A new bill introduced in the U.S. Senate, the Better Food Disclosure Act, claims it will fix the problem. But it leaves the biggest risks in place and could even make things worse. No real limits on what counts as safe. Even chemicals with solid evidence of health risks could slide through the loophole and avoid proper FDA review. The proposal would require companies to notify FDA, finally, but the FDA gets only 180 days to respond, with no new staff and no new funding. And President Trump has already fired nearly 20% of FDA employees, including scores of food safety experts. If FDA can't finish its review within that 180-day window, the chemical is considered safe by default, and into the food supply it goes. The bill also fails to address conflicts of interest, letting food industry-backed scientists keep deciding what's safe for the rest of us to eat. It requires FDA to rewrite the GRAS regulations, a process that would take years and likely produce weaker standards heavily influenced by food industry lobbyists. And there's enough of those in D.C. to fill an NFL stadium. The bill provides no new funding for FDA to review chemicals, enforce the rules, or reassess chemicals that are already on the market. We need food safety reforms that actually protect public health, clear limits on what qualifies as safe, independent scientific review, and enough resources for the FDA to do its job.